Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, July 18, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Houston Astros vs Colorado Rockies. The Houston Astros are coming off Sunday's 9-8 victory at the Los Angeles Stadium. The reigning World Series champions clinched a 3-game series at Angel Stadium in Anaheim, improving to 52-42 on the season. They are second in the AL West, 3 games behind the Texas Rangers. The Astros are slashing a solid .266, .329, .450 with 18 extra base hits and 19 home runs across 418 at-bats in July. Chas McCormick and Kyle Tucker have been outstanding so far this month, combining for 6 doubles, 7 home runs, and 24 RBI. The Astros are still without Yordan Alvarez, and Jose Altuve, who should be back in the lineup by the end of the month. Hunter Brown will be on the bump Tuesday, and the 24-year-old right-hander is 6'6" with a 4.12 ERA, 1.33 WHIP, and 111/33 KBB ratio in 17 starts, 94 innings pitched in 2023. Brown has struggled a lot over his previous 4 outings, going 0-3 with a bloated 7.23 ERA and .906 opposing ops across 18.2 innings of work. He'll meet Colorado for the first time in his career. The Colorado Rockies moved to 36-58 on the season following Sunday's 8-7 11-inning victory to the New York Yankees, clinching a 3-game set at Coors Field. After a 7-2 win in Friday's opener, the Rocks suffered a 6-3 defeat against the Yanks on Saturday. Colorado remained bottom of the NL West, trailing the final wild card in the National League by 16 games. The Rockies are hitting just .228, .279, .408 with 13 doubles and 16 round trippers through 338 at-bats in July. CJ Cron is 11 for 35 with 3 home runs and 7 RBI in his last 10 games, while Randall Grichuk has gone 8 for 23 with 3 homers and 4 RBI in his last 7 contests. The Rocks are missing Charlie Blackmon, who's recovering from a hand injury. The Rockies haven't announced who will get the starting call Tuesday. They have serious injury problems on the pitching side of things, as Kyle Freeland, German Marquez, Antonio Senzatella, and Ryan Feltner are all on the Illinois. The Rockies bullpen holds a 3.70 ERA and 4.45 FIP in July, 41.1 IP. The Rockies haven't impressed at the plate lately, and given their pitching situation, I have to go with the Astros. Hunter Brown might struggle in his first outing at Coors Field, but I lean on the Astros offense to make a difference. The Rocks could call Carl Kaufman, 10.19 ERA, or Chris Flexen, 7.71 ERA, up, but they could also opt for a bullpen day. Anyway, they will be in trouble if the Astros continue to hit well. The Rockies have recorded an underwhelming 75 WRC+ against right-handed pitchers and 56 WRC+ versus the Southpaws in July. Take the Houston Astros. And our total pick is over. New York Yankees vs Los Angeles Angels. After securing the long-term services of reigning MVP Aaron Judge this past offseason, the New York Yankees had high hopes for the 2023 campaign, and while they're still firmly in the playoff race, things haven't gone to plan as of late, as they find themselves just 4-6 in their past 10 overall games. On the positive side, however, the Yankees are 11-5 in their past 16 games played against the AL West, with a 2-2 series record against the Angels thus far in 2023, and with every game having playoff implications for New York, they'll bring their best to this road trip. On the mound, the Yankees will turn to the perplexing Domingo German, who, despite throwing a perfect game this season, has struggled overall, having an ERA of 4.32 through his first 17 starts of the year. He has looked better as of late, as he followed the perfect game with 10.1 innings of work, allowing just 3 earned runs while striking out 14, and if he can continue at this level, it will go a long way in helping New York turn momentum. For years now, Los Angeles Angels fans have been waiting with bated breath for a playoff run with their 2 superstars, and while Shohei Ohtani has once again been the story of the league, the Angels are struggling for consistency, falling to a 3-7 record in their past 10 overall games. In their past 10 games at home, Los Angeles have struggled to a 4-6 record, but find themselves sitting at 9-8 against the AL East in their 17 meetings this year, and now, they'll look to build momentum after a dramatic Game 1 victory. On the mound, the Angels will look to veteran lefty Patrick Sandoval, who has seemingly been a tale of 2 pitchers this season, with a 4-7 record and a 4.41 ERA through his first 16 appearances in 2023. As of late, Sandoval has outings allowing 4 and 7 earned runs, while also tossing 2 scoreless starts and 1-run games, so whether or not Law can build on the game 1 win is entirely up to his performance on the mound. Take the New York Yankees on the money line. The Yankees lost the first game of the series, but the Angels have been struggling lately and have not been able to win 2 games in a row without Shohei Ohtani on the mound. The Yankees have a better record in the head-to-head matchups, and they have a better team ERA. The Yankees are also still in the playoff hunt and will be desperate to win this game. In this rivalry, we've seen all different types of battles, with some high-scoring affairs as well as plenty of pitching duels, and in this one, whatever type of game it will be depends entirely on the starting pitching, which has been just as up and down in recent weeks. For the Yankees, the over is 6-3-1 in their past 10 overall games, and for the Angels, the over sits at 7-1, and with a combined runs per game average of over 9.6 between these two teams, there should be plenty of runs on offer. Keep it simple, take the over. Minnesota Twins vs Seattle Mariners. The Minnesota Twins just swept a 3-game set at Oakland Coliseum, outscoring the Oakland Athletics 2015 in the process. Last Sunday, the Twins erased a 3-0 deficit to grab a 5-4 victory over the lowly A's. Minnesota was topping the AL Central on Monday, 2.5 games above the Cleveland Guardians and 6 ahead of the Detroit Tigers. The Twins are hitting .242, .326, .418 with 22 extra base hits and 13 home runs in July. Their pitching staff has done a decent job so far this month, compiling a 4.18 ERA, 1.13 WHIP and .218 batting average against across 99 innings of work. Bailey Ober will toe the slab Tuesday in Seattle, and the 28-year-old right-hander is 5-4 with a strong 2.61 ERA, 0.97 WHIP, and 79/18 KBB ratio in 14 starts, 82.2 innings pitched this season. Ober has been terrific over his last 2 starts, allowing just 1 earned run on 6 hits and 3 walks across 13 innings of work. He sports a pristine 2.01 ERA and 0.77 WHIP on the road in 2023. The Seattle Mariners outlasted the Detroit Tigers 2-0 this past Sunday to avoid a sweep in a 3-game home series. They moved to 46-46 on the season, sitting at the 3rd spot in the AL West. The M's were 5 games behind the Houston Astros and 8 behind the Texas Rangers on Monday, while trailing the final wild card in the American League by 5 games. Seattle is slashing .244, .332, .408 with 33 doubles and 11 long balls in July. On the other side of the ball, the Mariners have amassed an excellent 2.21 ERA, 0.85 WHIP, and .186 batting average against so far this month, 106 IP. Their bullpen has registered a shiny 1.41 ERA and 2.53 FIP since July 1. Bryan Woo will toe the slab Tuesday, and the 23-year-old rookie right-hander is 1-1 with a 3.63 ERA, 1.07 WHIP, and 43/9 KBB ratio in 7 starts, 34.2 IP, in 2023. Since allowing 6 earned runs in his major league debut on June 3, Woo has only surrendered 10 runs, 8 earned, on 21 hits and 8 walks across 32.2 innings of work. He's pitched just 10.2 frames at home this season, posting a 2.53 ERA and 0.94 WHIP. The current Mariners are just 5 for 27 with a double and a home run against Bailey Ober, who's 1-0 with a 4.00 ERA and 0.78 WHIP in 2 career starts, 9.0 IP, against Seattle. On the other side, the current Twins have never seen Bryan Woo before, so I'm expecting a low-scoring affair Tuesday at T-Mobile Park. I'll give Seattle a slight edge because of their bullpen, as the Twins relievers hold a 4.81 ERA and 4.53 FIP in July, 33.2 IP. Frankly, this game could easily go either way. The Twins sport a 120 WRC+ against right-handed pitchers in July, and the M's own a 117 WRC+ against the righties. Both teams are doing a solid job at the plate at the moment, but have been pretty unpredictable all season. Take Seattle with the money line. And our total pick is over.